the sermon from her lips, bent her over marble cold, veins of lust and crucifolds. She cried, Father, don't be nice, while I filled her mouth with cum. Tongue like fire traced her sins, body trembling from within. I slapped the shame back in her face that made her explode on holy lace. I tied her wrists in chapel thread, choked her soft while prayers were said. She said, I'm yours, your sacred toy, as I destroy her like a boy. Harder, please. I need your wrath. Cleanse my soul with every slap. God can watch. I'll take the blame. Just carve your name into my shame. She screamed my name like sacred pain, bled her wounds in lustful rain. No more faith, just screams and sweat. A holy war she won't forget. I fucked her soul and made it mine. Wrote my gospel down her spine. She
Okay.
said, Father,
Hey.
and passed out moaning in her sleep. Only me. Bless me, Father, with your sin. Please, never stop.
Hey, Humble. Thank you for the Prime sub, Ben. I think everything is good and updated. Let me go right. I just saw some throne thing go off. Who was that? Why wouldn't I? Hey, PJ. Hey, Mick. The title said rerun. I labeled that as a rerun. It was a rerun. Okay, well, if no one wants to own up to that donation, that's fine. I'm sorry, I just hear the ghost of someone who blocked me on multiple platforms. Shh. That's on you then, Ben. That's not on me. I didn't incorrectly label my stream or anything, so. Okay, let me get Steam opened up here. Hey, Piper. Yeah, fine. Oh, what I mean. God, why is Marvel Rivals literally always fucking updating? Literally fucking always. This is a golf skirt with a garter belt and a corset top. I don't know what type of dinner party I'd be going to. I don't feel like Windows been taking that much time to update. Like, I haven't had that much shit. Yeah, okay. You were turning the heater on. It was so fucking nice today. Yeah, also didn't realize that the Spotify was muted in OBS during my whole starting screen because during the rerun I had to mute Spotify to let the VOD play, so it fucked with me. It's cold there today. The lights are wild. These are the same lights I always have. All the disco lights and all that fun shit. Started silently. What do you mean? God damn it. I have been teetering back and forth between being sick and not being sick so many times, it's not even funny. Yeah, basically. Because every now and then, just out of fucking nowhere, I just feel like I have like a tickle in my throat. Dutch girl vibe, Dutch party girl vibes. I don't know what that means. God damn it. Okay. Well, on that note, I need to make sure the game is showing. God damn it. I may or may not die. Oh, okay. There we go. Oh, we got shit downloading again. I feel like I'm going to. It might happen. Today might be that day. The fucking game's always down. It's downloading shaders. I have a Diet Coke, I have water, and I brought a seltzer. So, we'll see how today goes. I don't know if I do though, because like, part of the day I'll feel completely fine, and then all of a sudden, it just feels like something's stuck in my throat and just constantly makes me cough. It's not continuous. My sneezing hasn't been that, like, obsessive or excessive And then every now and then my nose feels like it's running. 66%. I've been wearing similar vibes all week. That's your fault. You've been missing those streams. The VODs are still up. I almost feel like I need to cough like so hard that it knocks whatever's in my throat loose. Yeah, I've been live every day this week. All in similar vibes. Yeah. And I even posted yesterday's outfit on Instagram. Oh my god, that first picture out of my little Instagram pictures is it was just so perfect, and it wasn't even what I was aiming for, but when I saw the picture, I'm like, ooh, this is the best of the set. So, those pictures I was pretty happy with yesterday. I know. Just ramen and jasmine rice are not giving me enough substance anymore to be able to live and sustain properly. I'm most worried about getting rent paid by tomorrow. The fuck is this? I don't want to fucking team up with anybody. Ugh. Like, why? Get off of me, whoever this is. Oh, thank you for the likes. Is that cable? Bishop? What are you talking about? It's the Punisher. Yeah, no, that's. I mean, it's Marvel rivals, so like the Punisher is part of the Marvel Marvel universe. I think, right? I couldn't imagine they put a DC character in their game. Thanks, but I don't need help right now. Oh my god, what the fuck? Well, I know that they have like weird skins and stuff. It's reminds me a lot of Overwatch. God damn. Oh my god, I felt like I put on so much lotion onto my skin tonight after my shower. Like, I'm just so dry because of the weather. Like, it's bad. But also, I'm like stupidly dehydrated and still am not doing good and hydrating like I should be. Yeah, but I don't think you use lotion for the same reason I do. Thank you for the likes. Damn. I'm opening my first seltzer. You have until the end of this seltzer to convince me of why I should continue to be streaming. Oh god, that's awful. I wonder why that's been in the back of my fridge for like ever. Thank you for the rose. Ugh. Don't trim if you don't feel like it. It's too stressful? What do you mean? I feel like I'm gonna cry. No, my eyes are just really. So I have the space heater on. So I have the heat completely off. It got up to 60 outside today. So I turned the heat off today because it didn't need to be on and it didn't need to make the apartment hot since it's nice out. And it says it's like 71 in here, but the stream room, like, because I'm close to a window, it has a cold air leak. And so I have the heater on just to, because I don't really need the heat on in the house, at least not right now, until like I'm out in the living room or closer to when I'm going to bed or something. But the space heater is causing my eyes to be really dry. So that, if that's why, but no, I'm good. I'm very stressed about rent, yes, but I'm not like about to cry or break down or nothing like that. Because if that is the case, I wouldn't have been streaming at all. Because I value my mental health, and sometimes it's best to do what I need for myself versus for others. Damn. Yesterday I had that really good match. I don't feel like I've been having nearly as good of a time, or as good of matches. Give me 1 second. Where the fuck's my mouse? Oh. $780. That's why I was doing the buy 2 months get one free. Because what's 780 divided by 20? I think it's 39. Is that right? Yeah, it's been a, I'm... Okay, let's talk through this. Because I'm so used to talking through, like, everything with you guys. So... I did not have a good dog month last month, and that's why, like, I didn't even make enough for rent. Let alone other past due bills and all that type of shit. And then... I don't have a good dog month this month. I obviously still have time because the month literally just started, but I need to try to figure out how I'm going to pan out this month. So I've been extremely stressed. My stomach honestly has been kind of sick all day, just how much I've been stressing. So if I have another, like, and one of my clients doesn't tip me anymore, and that's like $100 a month, which, yeah, isn't a lot, but it adds up. And so between that client not tipping me anymore and me being down to only 2 clients a day, like, it's rough. And so I messaged one of my old coworkers from the bar, and I'm like, look, here's the situation. Like, I understand that the owner said I can't come back until, like, like, they look in person at all my clothing, all that type of shit, blah, blah, whatever. I said, but, like, I need to figure out, like, what I'm doing, because, like, I can't, I can't go on like this. And, I'm gonna go in probably Monday or Tuesday, and, see if I can't, like, figure something out, because, like, I'm really fucking hurting for money, and I need to figure out what exactly I'm doing and what I'm going to be doing and, like, all that type of shit. That's also why I've been trying to stream more. I know. And then I still have a bunch of stuff I need to list for sale on Poshmark and Depop and my website and everything. So hopefully, normally, like, Poshmark and Depop, they're kind of like, they have the social media type aspect where if you're active on them, then, like, you get more, like, traffic. So, like, as you're listing more new stuff for sale, then they, like, want to promote your closet because you're being active and trying to, like, they're going to profit off of you. So I'm hoping by getting stuff listed for sale, then, like, that'll promote everything, and then I might make some money. Honestly, I'd be fine with only the 2 dog walks, but constantly listing stuff for sale and constantly selling stuff, and then just making, like, numerous trips to the post office a day, and, like, have, like, a full little setup with, like, my label makers and packing stuff and all that type of shit. For honestly, like, just selling enough feet pictures, I'd be pretty okay and content with that. Go get a pedicure like once a week. Try on different shoes. Lay down. You know what would also be a job I would really like? I would love to be like a voice actor. I think that's why I really like doing podcast type shit, because I just love just like talking but like being comfy and cozy, and so like if I don't want to dress up or like do my hair and makeup, it's fine, but if I do, then I do. I would love to be a voice actor. That'd be fun. Like, I will read an audiobook. Let me read some smut out loud. I'm okay with that. You hate hearing your voice? I don't really love my voice, but nobody's ever like said anything bad about it other than like, you know, the generic, your voice is annoying. I think it's more of, I just like talking. It's not about even hearing myself. Emotion. You haven't said anything about all the new posts. That's how many I have left to be finally officially caught up. But if I do like 10 a day, I did 10 yesterday and 10 today. I think 10 the day before that. Oh God. Well, then I don't feel so bad, because I feel bad for the people who repurchase month to month. And I also like don't want to promote it if like I haven't been on top of it like I should be. Oh no! I accidentally just self-killed. Shut up. Hello. Oh my god. Yeah, I'm fine. That's what Mick asked too. He's like, "Are you okay? Like, don't stream if you don't want to. Like, if you're gonna cry." I'm like, "No, I'm not gonna cry." I it is going fucking way too hard. Oh, there's teardrop. Told you my eyes were fucking dry. Drier than dry. Ah. Wanna play? Never played? Yeah, I mean, until just recently. I hadn't played either. Oh my god. That one single tear was so wet. God damn. Promise, I'm not crying. I'm stressed out, but like, I'm not crying right now. Yeah, but like, I don't have any of the new Call of Duties, so I don't feel like it's the same if I played. I don't know. I know, but if I'm playing the older stuff, I'm just afraid that there's not going to be enough people to play with. Or it's going to be like the same fucking like 10 people. Not actually, but like, you get what I mean. So that's my only like caveat, I guess. And I know Marvel Rivals has been talked about a lot recently, and it's a free-to-play game. Plus, I used to really like Overwatch, but like, Overwatch 2 just ruined it. Made me hate it. I don't know too many people flying out. Like, stuff going on. What do you mean? Thank you. Okay, it's a little warm. Turn the space heater off for a second. Okay, I swear to God, it sounds like there's a bunch of banging around going outside my apartment, but when I looked, there wasn't anything going on. But my cameras keep detecting motion. I don't know what the fuck is going on. Yeah. I don't know what's going on. I highly fucking doubt it. Besides the one time ever, I've never seen him have a single fucking guest over. And even then, it was probably his fucking sister. Don't say there's... I think my old neighbor died in the apartment below me, so don't be saying there might be a ghost, because, like, my old neighbor may or may not have passed down there. And we had beef, and she assaulted me and both my dogs. Oh wait, which way am I fucking going? The wrong fucking way. God. She's never been in my apartment though, so I don't think she could technically haunt this one. I don't think that's how that works. Like, just from a logical ghost perspective. God. Right, and she would have had no reason to be in this apartment. Like, I know that the people who lived here before me, she said she hated. So there's no fucking way she was inside this apartment. Oh my god. But, like, she spit on my door. She almost squished my dogs between the screen door and the front door multiple times. Like, nah. And then all the bullshit I had to deal with her fucking, after she, like, no longer lived here and her kids were moving her shit out. That shit was fucking miserable too. Also, hey Crack. We're doing sexy clothes week, where we're doing some type of sexy black cropped-ish top with a skirt and some type of thigh highs or socks of some sort, because we're trying to raise money for rent. Someone's miserable. You know, here's what I think. Yeah, she spit on the door. You don't remember all that shit? Yeah, like, it was like, there was a lot of, like, bullshit. Like, I can't remember. I think she was, like, a bitch when I first moved in, but I tried to, like, be nice and, like, what very first started is she said that I, like, purposely was, like, flooding her apartment downstairs. And I'm like, no, I'm not letting, like, a bathroom just, like, run over. She, like, accused me of having, like a pool party in the bathtub. So we had already started everything off on the bad foot, and then she would, like, purposely try to get her dog to talk to my dogs, which then they would go at each other, and then she'd accuse me of, like, attacking her dogs with my dogs. And then she spit on the door in the winter, so the fucking spit froze on my door until it thawed out. There were numerous times I was, like, purposely ignoring her when she would try to talk to me, and so there was one time I was, like, either leaving or, like, coming home from dog visits. I don't remember exactly what I was doing, but she, like, slammed the fucking door, like, my screen door to my front door, and then, like, a couple of times I had the dogs, so, like, when I went to bring the dogs inside and she slammed the door, like, she almost squished my dogs. There was just a fucking, I think at one point maybe she stole a package or misplaced a package. I don't 100% remember all the details. There was a lot of shit that happened. I made, like, a saga on TikTok about it. I think I posted everything in real time for the most part. Oh, well, yeah, but this neighbor now, he's an alleged, like, attorney or a lawyer or whatever. So, like, I feel like he would rat me out too. Noise complaints. I think there was one time I was vacuuming even, and she, like, filed a noise complaint. It was, like, during, like, awake hours and not quiet hours or whatever for the apartment. Yeah, I think she did steal my pack. There's a bunch of fucking shit. She was a little kooky. But I think her dog died in her apartment and she, like, didn't do anything about it. And then either her family came to check on her and put her in, like, a home or in the hospital, or she passed away in there. I'm not 100% sure. because back then my schedule was so fucking chaotically busy between the bartending. I think I still was streaming at that point a little bit too. Like, there's just so much going on that I wasn't able to, like, keep up with what was going on at the house. So if, like, an ambulance came to, like, tow away a dead body, I wouldn't have noticed because I might not have been home. You know? So I don't know. I just know she was in her 70s. She had a lot of health concerns and issues because she had, like, a hospice nurse come check on her, like, a couple times a week. Yeah. I can't remember the last time I had good neighbors. I don't know if I ever have. Because, I mean, do we want to go through memory lane? I'm more than happy to go through memory lane. So my first place that I lived at by myself after high school, my college apartments, I lived in a 1-bedroom, 1-bath apartment. And I remember, I think for 2 whole years, there was a dude that shared a wall with me, like our bedroom walls. He would violently and loudly pleasure himself in all hours of the night. Sometimes during the day, even on the weekends. So napping really wasn't like an option for me. And then after he moved out, I honestly think my neighbor was fine, but like, you know, we didn't have any quarrels one way or the other. There was these 2 girls that lived in a 2-bedroom apartment under me, and the first year was fine, but the second year, I don't know if it was the same 2 girls, or like they got a new roommate, or like it was 2 completely different girls, I don't know. But they would like bang on the ceiling, like onto my floor, because I lived on the 2nd floor. And they would like be yelling at me, and I'm like, bro, I'm just listening to music. Like I didn't even have like a super nice speaker or anything. Between what he was watching and like his noises. After college, I lived in a 1-bedroom, 1-bath apartment by myself, and my next door neighbor was fine. Again, lived on the 2nd floor. The first year, the person I lived under, like, was almost never home, and when they were home, she only, like, talked to me once, and it was because of, I was doing, like, an at-home workout, and she said that I was being too loud, which is fair. And so I made sure to, like, not work out, like, during those hours. But then after her moved in this dude who was, like, fresh 18. And he, like, he was definitely either doing drugs, dealing drugs, or both. But he'd have his fucking idiot friends over, and they'd be loud and obnoxious. So I called the cops on him. Because, like, it was so bad. And he ended up getting kicked out. And then after that, I lived in my ex's mom's house for a little bit. And that was miserable. Then I lived in a 2-bedroom townhouse. That was fine. I didn't really have neighbors. I had neighbors, like, across the way, and sometimes they would play music too loud, but it wasn't really bad. After that, I lived across from the frat houses. And honestly, not that bad. My next door neighbor was a theater kid, and he would sing extremely loudly at night when I would need to go to sleep. So I did have a problem with that. Otherwise, the only neighbor, which I didn't like share a wall with or anything, she threatened me, put a note on my car and said, if you ever park in my spot again, I'm going to get your car towed, I'm going to get you kicked out, all this like crazy shit. So I had problems with her, obviously, but like also, I didn't know it was her spot. I didn't even know we had assigned spots. Like that was never communicated to me when I moved in. So, okay. So she was a little crazy. A nice conversation would have been appropriate, but she decided to be a bitch, and I went to confront her in person, and she reported me to the office and accused me of threatening her and like harassing her and all this crazy shit. After that, I lived in an apartment that I didn't have any issues with. After that, I lived in a 2-bed, 2-bath townhouse, and my next door neighbor was either almost never home, but he also told me he was going half deaf, so like he never like knocked on my door or said a word to me. Oh yeah, I did. And they accused me of like faking it. And so they made me like write a note myself, like to compare handwritings. And I'm like, I don't even have a notebook that has like gold colored lines. First of all, I'm not a gold girl. Second of all, like, no. That was like a 3-month saga. It was fucking awful. I'm trying to think. Yeah, so the 2-bed, 2-bath townhouse was fine. And then I moved, when I lived in Utah, I lived in an apartment that the downstairs neighbors were druggies, and the upstairs neighbors had a child. I had beef with both of them. The one upstairs, they would yell and fight so loudly to the point that I knew his full social security number and debit card, or yeah, full debit card, like expiration date, 3 digits back, all that, because when they were fighting, he was yelling it. So if I wanted to, I could have done something bad and shady, but I did not. Thank you. So I would bang on the ceiling sometimes, because at that time I worked from home for Apple, and I needed to be able to fucking like hear the customer on the phone. And then they moved out shortly after. And then the druggies downstairs, I think I've told this story, but they accused me of having a party going on upstairs, and that I had turned the lights off and hid everybody and like turned the music off and everything. But yet I worked, like, at that time, I think I was getting up at like 5 a.m. every day and working until like 6 or 7. So like I went to bed fairly early and I was fucking exhausted. And so I'm like, bitch, no. They're like, well, we hear your alarm going off every day. And like, he reached in his pants, like he had like a knife he was gonna pull out or something weird or shady. But I'm like, bitch, you share walls with more than one person. It's not me. I'm trying to go to sleep. Fuck off. And he went and reported me to the office the next day. And the office said that he reeked of alcohol and he seemed to still be on drugs. And that they believe me because they are very much aware of my hours, because this is not the first time that that neighbor has complained about my alarm for my clock to get up for work every day going off. And I said, well, why have you guys never told me about this? And they said, because it's an alarm to be awake. You're not like doing anything you're not supposed to. So fuck those neighbors. And same apartment complex. Like my first 2 days of living there, my car got towed because my apartment complex accidentally gave me and one other person the same parking tag, like parking number. So they had to pay for my Uber and pay for my car to be taken out of tow because it was their fuck up. So that was real fun. And that was while I was like still unloading shit from like a U-Haul and stuff. It was crazy. I like went to go get food and I realized my car wasn't there anymore. And I like, because I wasn't familiar with that place yet, I'm like, holy shit, like there's a car in my spot, I think, but like I'm not familiar with exactly everything, like what the fuck. So that was not a lot of fun to deal with. After that, Florida was okay. I didn't really have any beef. I mean, I just had the one funny neighbor who lived like 2 stories above me, and he didn't technically live there, but his girlfriend did, and she like broke up with him, and he played like loud music outside the apartments. Then in Ohio, was pretty fine except for the kids who would bounce a fucking soccer ball off my front door sometimes. And then I've kept you guys up to date with all my neighbors here. So. So yeah, those are me thinking through all the places I've lived at and neighbors. There might have been a few that I may have missed that I don't remember, but yep, I started streaming in Florida. I had literally just gotten laid off from Apple and had just like a small little savings egg at that point and wanted to try to get into. I had already had like an OF for a while, but like I just wasn't like finding good success promoting it, and then I started streaming and doing that at the same time, and here we are almost 4 years later. Because oh, actually, you know what? I think the cake anniversary is coming up too. I think it's in February, isn't it? But my streaming anniversary is March 17th. I think it was St. Patty's Day I started. And, yeah, that'll be 4 years. That's crazy. I would love to be debt free by then so we can, like, plan a fucking super fun, sick ass stream. Because that'll be birthday month and, stream anniversary. That'd be a lot of fun. Nah, I'm not even like we could plan a lot of like stuff for me to do locally. I don't need to be making a trip or doing anything necessarily like that. But I'm down to IRL stream for us to do like a lunch date, dinner dates, go out for drinks, bowling. We could do that again. That'd be fun. I don't know, just like different stuff like that. Because that's going to be drastically cheaper than me having to get like dog sitters and a rental car and or a flight and the Airbnb or the hotel, and like it'd just be a lot smarter financially and logically to stay here and just do stuff here. Like worst case scenario, we get a hotel room here for like a hot tub or something. I don't know. I mean, I'd make it if it depends on where everything is financially, but if we got it figured out and could get it to work, like I'm down. You know who we should like get to sponsor birthday month and like stream and stuff? Leonard. Where's Leonard? I'll be right back. I need to use the bathroom. That's what I'm saying. I have no idea. I'll probably play like one more match and then I'll get the dogs taken care of. Peace, baby. Oh, God. Well, Swavy. God fucking damn. Damn. I guess not. I was shooting Blade though. I wasn't even like shooting Groot. Damn. And I'm like fucking locked. Ugh. You see that fucker like literally waiting me out? The fuck? Like, if I was just standing out in everything and you shot me down because I'm not moving or, like, playing, okay, fine. But, like, to be waiting for me outside my spawn area, that's crazy. Aren't... Yeah, we're, like, losing bad. I was right next to a health even. Damn. Oh, that's bullshit. can't hear you. Oh! Damn, I almost had Groot dead too. Bro, there ain't no way we're winning with how much they have pushed through. Like, what? At this point, I almost just want to, like, take the L. Oh, wait, did that just say victory? Wait, did we win? Yeah. Okay. What were my stats? Oh, motion, since you missed it. Yesterday I got like 27-3 or 27-5 or some shit. So. Okay. I'm gonna go take care of the dogs. If you feel like opening your heart,
You're cold in my brain. You build me from shadows, machine of desire. Every kiss electric sets my circuits on fire. I'm bleeding in silence, synthetic but true. A glitch in the system that only wants you. Every pulse, a fatal code. Download love, I'll overload. Crash my mind, corrupt my skin. If it's sin, then let me in. Digital chain.